Hello everyone. Oh my God. Hello everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Before saying a few words, I just want to say that when there is such a success, sometimes there are as well some challenges of placement, and I'm very sorry, and I hope we do all the best to just gather in this very special moment. Thank you for understanding, and it's going to be a great auction. But before saying a few words, I would like to ask His Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco to come and address the audience. This way or this way, Highness. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Luc, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of Only Watch, welcome. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon for this incredible event. Of course, I'd like to thank all the watchmakers and all the wonderful houses of watchmaking that have produced such incredible pieces. I'd like to thank Christie's for their incredible involvement. And of course, nothing of all this could be done without Luc Petaviano and his teams. So please, let's thank Luc once again. I think altogether here today we can advance research on Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, and I think it's an incredible cause. And with all your support and all your generosity, we will be able to make progress in this research. And so thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here, and let's get on with things. Thank you so much.
You know that usually I speak without any text, and I do that all the time. So, during all those days I've been doing that, but this time I just wrote a little thing this morning and to change, just to see what it feels like to read something. Highness, dear friends, united colors of humankind. Humankind. Kind humans. I had the privilege to meet a lot of them, meaning you, us, during this year, during the Only Watch World Tour, those last 40 days. And I've seen a lot of smiles, and a lot of will to create beauty to do good, which is our motto, as you know. A lot of pleasure to take part in the possibility of a cure for these diseases like Duchenne muscular dystrophy, neuromuscular diseases. And all this in the simplest way. Sometimes in the morning, to boost my good mood, I walk. I put on a song that's called, it's called simply, it's much better when I don't read things, really? This is why I never read. No, I just want to tell you something, it's going to be great. We are really thankful, grateful. It's soothing to be all together to do something so incredible. We all know about Only Watch. We know the purpose of Only Watch. We know the way it is done. And today, the world is gathering here to do something exceptional. And it means be the most supportive to find a cure on these diseases, but do it with a positive attitude, a fun way. And it's going to be the case today. We're going to have a killer auction. I have no doubts about that. And before that, we're going to show you a little. Thank you very much.
I'm Aurélie Goyenval, and I'm a scientist at INSERM.
I am Luis Garcia. I am the director of the research unit here in Versailles.
We've been working on treatments and therapeutic strategies for Duchenne muscular dystrophy for more than 15 years now.
Duchenne was still an incurable disease which affects boys, mainly boys. 1 out of 3,000 at birth, so it's quite frequent.
Duchenne muscular dystrophy defects in one single gene, which encodes a protein called dystrophin, which is very important in muscle function. So when this protein does not work properly, there's a progressive loss of all the musculature, including cardiac muscle and respiratory muscle.
And there was no cure. So these parents in Monaco and also to build a consortium
Between the patients, the family, the clinicians, the researcher, and this entire group has been able to think and develop this drug all together.
and we identify different avenues. And among them, the most promising at the time was exon skipping using antisense oligonucleotides. It was very promising because it was doable. We had the means and the possibility to bring this technology into clinics.
This is really what we call the surgery at the gene level. So it is very personalized medicine. And we're trying with what we call little plasters, so molecular plasters administered to the patient, and it finds the gene, it finds the error in the gene and then corrects it.
The goal here is to treat the whole body, all muscles and the heart. Thanks to OnlyWatch, we could move from research, which is difficult and expensive, to development, which is much more expensive.
We are now at the door of the clinical trials to treat the first Duchenne muscular dystrophy boys.
The compounds that we are developing for Duchenne can be also applied to many other diseases, neuromuscular diseases, but also neurodegenerative diseases, and likely cancer. So it's a Pandora box that we're open, and we couldn't have done that without you.
Thanks to OnlyWatch, we are here today, and we've achieved really tremendous progress.
And to tell the truth, we couldn't have done this without your help and without this community, because in fact we form a community. It's not only our project. We take the decision all together and we move all together to that goal, which is treat that disease.
And today, I think you can make a difference in this room.
It's a beauty that the action is called OnlyWatch, because it's a counterclock challenge, and more than ever we need you. Thank you very much.
Madame, Monsieur, bonjour. Je vous rappelle très brièvement les conditions de la vente. La vente a lieu au comptant en francs suisses et sans autre garantie que celle décrite dans le catalogue. Il n'y a pas de commission au-dessus de vos enchères. Il y a de la TVA uniquement sur 4 lots. Je vous donne les numéros 1, 14, 26 et 35. Donc ces 4 numéros sont soumis à la TVA de 7,7%. Les lots sont vendus, les 50 lots sont vendus sans réserve. Pour le reste des conditions, notamment les dérogations de fort, veuillez consulter le catalogue. Merci de votre attention. Je passe la parole à Monsieur Raoul Kadakia qui va diriger la session.
Merci, Maître. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Christie's for OnlyWatch. I'd like to thank Prince Albert for giving us his time, under whose patronage this auction takes place. We'd like to thank Luc Petavino for organizing OnlyWatch. We'd like to thank all of you for following OnlyWatch all around the world and for being with us here at Christie's today. We'll start with lot number 1. It's going to be a lot of fun, I promise you that. Is the Gronenfeld, and we can start at 20,000 francs, 20 000, at 20,000 francs only, 22 000, 24 000, 26 000, 28 000, 30 000, 30,000, sir, at 30,000 francs now. The bid is here with me, 32. Online in Switzerland, 35, 38, 40,000, 40 000, at 45,000 now. For 45,000 francs, the bid's in the back there, 45. Pour 45 000 francs, encore 50 000. Thank you, sir. 55,000 now. At 55,000 francs then. The bid is still here with me. At 55, 60 now. Online bidder in Switzerland for 60,000 francs then. All done at 60. At 60, 60 000 je l'adjuge for 60,000 francs then. You have another bid here at 60,000 francs. 65,000 now with Bob. Online bidder in the US for 70,000 now. At 70,000 francs, New York City where I live. At 70,000 francs. Any more? At 70 then. You're all out now, Bob. Last chance. 70,000 francs. Selling the first lot for 70,000 francs. Yes, Bob, you're coming in at 70,000. 70 000. Dernière chance dans la salle. Sold 70,000, 3075. Lot number 2 now, lot numéro 2, Mosey ici. And we have a video. Here we are, the Mosey, the concept only watch with inter-black dial. Again, lots of interest here. We can start at 20,000 francs, 20 000, 22 000, 24 000, 26 000, 26, give me one more. At 26, 28,000, thank you, 30,000, 32,000 in the back of the room, right behind you, sir. 32 000, encore pour 32 000, 35 000, he's back at 35,000 francs. Gentlemen's bid on this aisle now. 38 in Hong Kong, sir, 38 000. At 38,000 francs, would you like 40, sir? At 38,000 francs all the way in Hong Kong. For 38, 40,000, paddle 521. Thank you, sir, it's with you now. At 40,000 francs, 40 000. For 40,000 francs, in the aisle at Christie's. For 40,000 francs. Are we all done? For 40, 40 000, je la juge. For 42,000 now, young ladies, bid on my right. Thank you, madam, 42, I'll take 5, sir. At 42,000 francs then, the bid is here. Your bid now, madam. Thank you, sir. Selling here. Hong Kong, you're out. For 42,000 francs then, and selling 42 000, je la juge, 42,000. He's back, 45,000 at 45,000 francs. Try 48, sir. 48,000. You said that 3 times ago. How about 50 for the first time now? No? All right, we have 48 more watches for you. So 48,000 is here. Thank you very much, sir. Selling on my right at 48, 43 000, all done. For 48,000, last chance Hong Kong. Madam, with you, 48,000. And your number, please, madam, is 8202, 48,000 francs. Thank you. Lot number 3 is the beautiful Girard-Perregaux.
Is delighted to offer for Only Watch a unique piece of the Laureato Absolute chronograph. The piece interprets the Only Watch 2019 Pantone shades, a black dial, blue arrow markers, hands and second hand, crystal joint, edging on the push pieces in the same shade. This chronograph of 44mm, clad in black PVD treated titanium, polished and lacquered on the case back, features integrated black rubber and blue calf leather strap.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, lot 3, the Girard-Perregaux with the Only Watch colors to match Luke's jacket. Where shall we start? Luke, we want to see your jacket so it matches the watch. There we go, perfect. There you go, you can see same colors. And we can start at 10,000 francs. Dimi, 10,000 francs now. The bid's here with me. 10,000 francs, 11,000 back of the room. Just ahead of you online for 11,000 francs. Your bid, 12,000 with an online bidder. Try 13, sir. 12 is online. At 12,000 francs, 13 still online in Indonesia now. All the way far in Asia for 13,000 francs. 13,000. Encore 14,000 Hong Kong now. At 14, both bids are live at 14,000 francs. For 14,000 francs then, ahead of you Indonesia, for you Hong Kong, 15 for a new bidder, also in Hong Kong now, 15,000 15,000. At 15,000, 16,000. 17,000 back to Hong Kong, at 17,000 francs now. For 17, 18,000, paddle 3046, now holding with you. At 18,000 francs, 18,000. For 18,000 francs, keep coming. At 18, 19,000, there's the click. At 19,000 francs, now with 3085. 20,000, thank you. For 20,000 francs, Hong Kong holding with both of you, 20,000. 20,000 francs. At 20,000 francs, then here we are. For 20,000 francs, now with 3046, it's your bid. At 22, not yours anymore. At 22,000 francs, 22,000. Encore pour 22,000 francs, 24,000, 24. At 24,000 francs now, ahead of all of you in the room. All bids are live, 24,000. 24,000 francs then, selling in Hong Kong, all done. Last chance for the other bidder in Hong Kong. I'm selling for 24,000, 24,000, last chance, 24, sold for 3046, 24,000. Lot number 4 is next. Lot number 4. we go. The beautiful Hermès L'Heure de la Lune, number 4. Where shall we start? 40,000 francs for 40,000 francs. At 50,000, thank you, ladies bid. 55,000, there we go. At 55, 70,000, why not? 72,000, there we go. At 72,000 francs, 100,000 I have, and keep going. Stefan, 100 is here with the lady. 110,000, 110,000 at 110, 20 sir. At 120,000 on my right, at 120,000 francs, 120,000, 130,000. 130 on my left now. At 130, I'll take 5 if you like, sir. At 135,000, 135,000, at 135. 140 there. At 145, 145,000, 145,000, at 145,000. Keep going, Stan. 145 is here. Young ladies bid 150. Give me 5, madam. At 155,000, back to you for 155,000 francs. 155,000. L'Anchette ici dans la salle avec vous, madame. 155, 160, and 5. 165 is here. At 165,000. For 165, 170. 175,000, 175,000 at 175. 180,000, 200,000, there we go, second row 200 at 200,000 francs on my right. 210. No more at 210. Thank you very much, sir, and you, madam. 210 is with Stefan. Holding now for anyone else in the room. At 210, we'll sell the Hermès now for 210,000 francs. Sure? At 210, thank you again. At 210,000 francs, 210,000 for 210. There we go, 210, 9199. Lot number 5 is by Frédéric Constant. The Tourbillon Perpetual Calendar. Lot number 5, showing you on our screen, beautiful watch, which is set with a skeletonized blue tint meteorite dial, which was found on Earth 80,000 years ago, and unearthed in Namibia in 1839. Very rare dial, the Frédéric Constant meteorite, lot number 5 for 20,000 francs, 20,000, at 20,000 francs, 22,000, 24,000, at 24,000 francs, 26,000, 28,000, 28,000, at 28,000 francs now. Here we go, at 28,000 francs. For 28,000 francs, any more for 28? 30,000, here we are. At 30,000 francs, 32,000, I have 35 against you in the back. At 35, 38,000, I have 40,000, 40,000. At 40,000 francs then, still with me here, against you all in the room. 40,000 francs is my bid, I can sell it. At 40,000 francs. No more on the room, online, at 40,000, 40,000, je l'adjuge, for 40,000 francs, 40,000, 42,000, thank you so very much, 45,000, 45,000, 50,000, 55,000, 60,000, back to you, sir, at 60,000 francs, now against the order bid for you in the room, sir, at 60,000, thank you very much, 60,000 francs, paddle 510. Lot number 6.
A Hublot unique piece, the classic fusion Tourbillon Sapphire Orlinsky for Only Watch. The signature edges, bevels, and facets of the French contemporary artist Richard Orlinsky are sculpted into the sapphire. The white gold bezel set with 54 baguette-cut topazes echoes the facets of the 45mm case. The piece will be delivered in a unique transparent gift box accompanied by Richard Orlinsky's famous Wild Kong sculpture. It reveals an open-work architecture showcasing the gears, tourbillon cage, and power reserve. The proud owner will also have the opportunity to meet Richard Orlinsky himself at the Art Gallery in Paris. A work of art for the wrist.
Here we are, lot number 6, the Hublot Fusion Tourbillon, with the experience to meet with Richard Orlinsky. Lot number 6 for 80,000, at 80,000 francs, 80,000, at 80,000 francs, 85,000 now, 90,000, 95,000, 100,000, 110,000, 120,000, 130,000, 140 with you, sir, holding at 140,000 francs, 150,000, 160,000, 170,000 against the two of you now. 180,000, 180,000 at 180,000 francs. Gentlemen's bid standing in the back there. 180, no more. For 180,000 francs, we're holding left by the screen. 180,000. 190,000, 200,000 for you, sir, thank you. Ahead of you, Stefan, 200. at 200,000 francs. 200,000 francs. At 200,000 francs, 220,000, 240,000 pour 240,000 at 240,000 francs. I'll take 250, Stéphane, if you like. 240 is with the gentleman standing. At 240,000 francs. Thank you very much for your bid, sir. It's with you, sir. 240, I'm going to sell it now. At 240,000 francs. All done in the room. For 240. Online, now's your chance. 240,000 francs. 240,000 for you, sir, standing. Thank you very much. So for you. 240, 8226. Lot number 7 is next. Lot number 7. This is the Ferdinand Bell Nightstar FB1, lot number 7. And we shall start at 95,000, at 95,000 francs, 95,000 francs. Here we are, 95,000 francs, 95,000, 100,000, 110,000, sir. At 110, try 120. At 110,000 francs, the bid is with me here. At 110, 110,000 for 110,000 francs. Selling here, 120,000, 130,000. At 130, still with me, sir, for 130,000 francs. Would you like 140, sir? At 130, thank you for the bid. 130, still here with me. At 130,000 francs, 130,000, je l'adjuge. I'm selling it now at 130,000 francs. Thank you, both of you gentlemen. 140,000, he's back at 140,000 francs. 150,000 now ahead of you, sir. At 150, still with me. If you try one more, you might buy it. Five? 155? No? All right, 150 is here. Thank you for all those bids. At 150,000 francs, then I'm going to sell it now at 150,000, 150. Sold 150,000 francs. Thank you both. Lot number 8, it's 8 is next. Lot number 8. Here we are, lot number 8, Jacob & Co.'s Epic X Chrono Messi, Only Watch Special Edition, with the experience to meet with Lionel Messi, should you be the successful bidder of this watch. Lot number 8, we can start at 20,000 francs only. At 20, your bids at 20 is in the room now. At 20,000 francs, 25,000, 30,000. At 30,000 francs, 35,000, 40,000, 40,000. At 45,000, 50, sir? At 45, 50,000, thank you very much. 55,000 now. At 55,000 francs, Sabine on the telephone. For 55,000 francs, 60,000, Mary. New telephone at 60,000 francs now. 65,000, at 65, 70,000, Mary. At 70,000 francs, Mary with you. For 70, 75,000, 75,000. At 75,000 francs now. Pour 75,000. Encore 75, nope. 75 is there, holding, waiting for you, sir. At 75,000 francs then. Here we are. Holding with Sabine. At 75,000 francs. Come back for one more, sir. 75. Selling it this side then. At 75,000 francs. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, sir. For 75. We'll sell it now. 75,000 francs. Maybe not. No more? All right. For the next watch then. 75. We'll sell it now for 75,000. Thank you, Sabine. 9197. 75,000. Lot number 9. Lot number 9 is by Fabergé. The Fabergé Winter Lady Compliqué winter only watch. And here we can start for 20,000 francs, 20 000, at 20,000 francs only. For 20? 50,000. 15 or 50? 50,000. All right, I didn't hear correctly. 50,000, thank you very much. We have 50, second row. With the lady, thank you very much. At 50,000 francs. Any more in the room now for 50? At 50,000 francs. We're going to sell it here for 50,000 francs. 55,000 now in the US. 60,000, thank you. My kind of bidder shouts the bids out, love it. At 60,000 francs now. Back to you, madam. For 60,000 francs. It's not yours in Ohio. 65,000. 70,000, you heard her. At 70,000 francs. Back in the room at Christie's in Geneva for 70,000 francs. At 70,000 francs, Ohio, now ahead of you, for you, madam, in the room. At 70,000, Gélard Juge, selling it now at 70,000 francs, all done in the room for 70,000. Thank you, madam, 70,000. And the paddle is 8202, thank you, 70,000. Lot number 10 is next. Lot number 10. Lot 10, beautiful Jaeger-LeCoultre, ultra-thin perpetual enamel with a chestnut dial. Lot number 10, for 30,000 francs, 30 000, at 30,000 francs right away, for 30,000. At 30,000 francs, 32,000, 35,000, 38,000, 38 000, at 38,000 francs now, 40 000, 40,000, at 40,000 francs now, still holding at 40,000 francs. For 40,000 francs, online coming now, at 40,000 francs, 42,000, 45,000 now, at 45,000 francs, 48,000, at 48,000 francs now, for 48, 48 000. Encore dans la salle, 48 000, at 48,000 francs, for 48,000. 50,000, all right, at 50,000, now ahead of you for 50, 55,000, still here at 55, against all of you in the back of the room, at 55,000 francs. Gélard Juge, I'm selling it now for 55,000 francs. All done at 55,000 francs. New bidder on this side, not yours in the back, coming in on the telephone for 55,000 francs. At 55,000, 55 000. 60,000 now to a brand new buyer at 60,000 francs. Ahead of you back, for you, Anushka, at 60,000 francs. Selling left for 60. All done, no more this side. At 60,000 francs then, and selling 60,000. Sold for you, Anushka, 60,000. Paddle 846, thank you very much. We move on, thank you for your bid so far. It's only going to get more exciting. Lot number 11 now, the François Paul June Astronomic Blue. Complications managed with 1 crown. François Paul, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire plus après ça? Pour le prochain Only Watch. Huh? Okay, lot number 11 now, the FP June, we start at 500,000. How much, sir? 1.5 million francs. Your bid, sir. At 1,500,000 francs, the bid is in the back. Thank you, sir. 1,500,000 francs, 1,500,000. Gentlemen's bid. 1,600,000. Keep going, sir. 1,700,000, 1,700,000. 1,800,000. I take 50, sir. 20, 10, anything. Thank you very much, sir. At 1.8, the bid is there. Very generous of you. 1,800,000 holding with Stefan now. for 1,800,000 francs. On my left, to the telephone, 1,800,000. Encore dans la salle, 1,800,000 at 1.8 million francs and selling. Sure, sir? Thank you again. Sold for you, Stefan. 9199. We keep going. Lot number 12 now, the Jacques Hydro, the Grand Secon Skeleton 1 ceramic. Lot number 12, showing on our screen. Where shall we start? 5,000 francs? At 5,000 francs only? Yes, sir? 5,000. We have a bid here for 5,000 francs. On my right, 5,000. At 5,500 in Hong Kong, sir, now. At 5,500. Thank you for starting me. 6,000 Singapore. At 6,000 francs. Now in Singapore for 6,000 francs. At 7,000 back of the room there. Thank you very much. Paddle 538. 10,000. Here we go. At 10,000 francs. Right side. 11,000. At 11,000 francs. 15,000 francs on my right. 16,000. At 16,000 francs then. Bob, we're at 16 already. For 16, 17 Singapore. At 17, 18,000. New bid in the room now for 18,000 francs. 18,000, 19,000 Hong Kong. 20,000 telephone, Charlery. At 20,000 francs now. On this side, telephone bid for 20. At 22,000. Online, back to Hong Kong. For 22,000 francs, Van der Mille. 24,000. On this telephone, 24,000 francs now. 24,000. 25,000, we'll take it. 26,000 Hong Kong. At 26,000 francs, 26,000. At 26, 28,000. On the telephone with you, Charlery. 28, 30, back to Singapore now. New click in Singapore for 30,000 francs, 30,000, 32,000. 32,000 Hong Kong, thank you. At 32,000 francs. For 32, 35,000, 35,000. At 35,000 francs. Online, come back to me. 35 is on the telephone at Christie's, Geneva. 35,000 francs, 35,000. Dans la salle au téléphone, 38,000, Singapore. At 38,000 francs now, with you in Singapore. 40,000, on the telephone, Charlery, 40,000 francs. For 40,000 francs. No more online, 40 then, we'll sell it. Not your Singapore or Hong Kong, thank you very much for all the clicks. 42,000, they're back. At 42,000 francs, 40,000. 45,000. At 45,000 francs now. Charles-Henri, back to you. For 45,000 francs. At 45,000 francs, selling, no more in the room now. For 45, 45,000, all done, 45,000. Adjugé à vous, Charles-Henri, 45,000, numéro 802. 802 is the buyer. Thank you, all of you online. Lot number 13 is the DeWitt Academia slide-only watch. Lot number 13, unique piece made in titanium with DLC finishes and entirely developed at DeWitt's master watchmaker. Lot 13 for 20,000 francs, 20,000. At 20,000 francs, do we have an offer at 20 pour 20,000? At 20,000 francs now, pour 20,000 francs. Encore dans la salle, 20,000. At 20,000 francs, here we go, 22,000 in Hong Kong, new bidder, at 22,000 francs now. The bid's in Hong Kong, at 22, 24,000, still in Hong Kong, at 24,000 francs now, pour 24,000. Encore dans la salle, 24, 26,000, thank you Hong Kong, at 26,000 francs, bid is there, at 26, 28,000, both bids are live. In Hong Kong, at 28,000 francs now, for 28, 30,000, at 30,000 francs, for 30, 30,000. 32,000 now with paddle 3046. Your click 32,000. 35 with 3085. At 35,000 francs. 35,000. There it is in Hong Kong for 35,000 francs. 38,000 now with Caroline in China. At 38,000 francs. 38,000. China versus Hong Kong. We'll get somewhere here. 40,000. At 40,000 francs. 40,000. At 42,000. At 42,000 francs. 42,000. At 42,000 francs. On my right, 45,000, what did I say? At 45,000 francs, 45,000. For 45,000 francs, now in Hong Kong and selling. All done, Caroline, for 45. At 45,000 francs, we're selling. All done, 45,000. Sold for you, 3085. Lot number 14 is next. Lot 14. Everybody loves a joker. Where shall we start? 15,000? At 15,000 francs then, for 15,000 francs. At 15,000, we have it. 16,000, 17,000 now. At 17, 18,000, 20,000, 22,000, 40, 40,000. All right, thank you, sir. At 40,000 francs, 50,000 seated ahead of you. 60,000. At 60, 70, sir, in the back. At 60, the bid is standing here for 60,000 francs. For 60, how much, sir? 70,000, thank you. No more? Thank you for the bid, sir. 70 seated now. At 70,000 francs. 70,000. Dans la salle pour vous, monsieur. At 70,000 francs. Coming back to me there? At 70,000 francs, closer to me on the left aisle, for 70,000 francs. 70,000 je la juge. Selling it now for 70,000 francs. There goes the joker. For you, sir, 70,000, 549. Now lot 15. This time the collaboration between De Bethune and Ulrich, Moon Satellite for Only Watch. Lot number 15. Where shall we start? Start a bit, madam? Just too hot in the room. All right, okay. We start, how much, 150? 150,000, all right, for you, sir. 150,000 francs is the bid. At 150,000 francs, gentlemen seated ahead of me. 150, 150,000. Encore, 150, 160 in Hong Kong, sir. 5 if you like. 170 now in Singapore. At 170,000 francs. Against you, Hong Kong. 180, back to Hong Kong. At 180,000 francs. 180,000. For 180,000 francs. 190,000, Stéphane, telephone. At 190,000 francs. 200,000 in Hong Kong. At 200,000 francs. 210,000. Hong Kong, Singapore, come back for me. 220 now with Bob in Dubai at 220,000 francs. This side. 240,000, 240,000 for 240,000 francs. $250,000. 260,000. 260,000 at 260. Back with Stéphane. For 260,000 francs. 270,000, 270,000. 280 straight away at 280,000 francs. $280,000 francs now online. You can come back anytime you like. For 280, the bid's here. With Stéphane, ahead of you, Bob, at Christie's. 280,000. 280 then. 290,000. 300,000 francs, 300,000. At 300,000 francs then. Thank you, Bob, for your bids. Holding with Stéphane online, one last try if you like. At 300,000 francs, I'm going to sell Gelat Juge for you, Stéphane, 300,000. Sold this side, 300,000. 9199. Thank you very much, both of you. We move on with lot number 16. Lot 16, the beautiful Louis Moinet. Lot number 16, the Memoirs Only Watch for 30,000, 30,000, at 30,000 francs. 35 000 at 35,000 francs now. Here it is with me for 35,000 francs. Any more for 35? At 35,000 francs. 38,000. Thank you, Hong Kong. I have 40,000, 40 000 at 40,000 francs. Still with me. At 40,000 francs, 40 000. On the book, someone who couldn't be with us here today. 42,000. Back to Hong Kong. At 42, it's an online bid now for 42,000 francs. 40 000. Encore 40 000 at 42,000 francs, selling in Hong Kong. Ahead of you all in the room now for 42. All done. Last chance. 42,000 francs. 40 000. Thank you, Hong Kong. 3046. 42,000. Now lot number 17, the Chapek.
In 2019, Chapek supports the Only Watch charity auction with a unique iteration of its chronograph, cased in a striking titanium ADLC case and showcasing an exceptional black onyx dial with chalcedony counters. The dial bears the Chapek Courage Every Second signature for charity actions. Beauty does good.
Lot 17, the Chapek, which will start with interest at 28,000, at 28,000 francs, 30,000, 30 000, at 30,000 francs. Here it is for 30,000 francs. Encore dans la salle, 30 000, at 30,000 francs, for 30,000 francs now. The bid's here by me for 30, 32,000, 35,000 against you, Anushka, at 35,000 francs, my commission bid. For 35,000 francs, 35 000, 38 000, 40 000, 40,000 is still with me, at 40,000 francs. Encore 40 000, at 40,000 francs, 42,000, I have 45,000, at 45,000 francs. For 45,000 francs, still ahead of you, Anushka, 48,000 now with Bob, just ahead of you, for 48 now. Holding this side to my right, 48, 48 000. Encore pour 48, 50 000, 50,000. At 50,000 francs, 55,000 now with René, at 50,000 francs. 55,000. One more, René, at 55,000 francs. For 55, ahead of you, 60, 60,000, 60,000 francs. 65,000 at 65,000 francs. Come back to me, Bob, for 65,000 francs. 70,000, 70 000 at 70,000 francs. Yes, Anushka, one more. For 70,000 francs, holding with Bob's bidder. 75,000, why not? At 75,000 francs. For 75,000. What would you like, Bob? 100? I'll take that too. 78,000, all right? At 78,000 francs. For 78,000 francs. 80,000. 80,000 francs with Anushka. At 80,000 francs. $85,000. Still with the Chapek, 85,000 francs. Come back to me anytime you like in the room. 85 is here. At 85,000 francs. 90,000. 90,000 francs, Bob. Not yours. This is only watch, Bob. $95,000, thank you. At 95,000. Yes, Anushka, 100. $95,000 is here. For 95,000 francs. Yes? 100,000, 100,000, thank you. At 100,000 then. For the Chapek, yes, thank you very much. 100,000 is here. What would you like next, Bob? 200 or 110? 110, I'll take it. 110,000, 100,000 at 110,000 francs. No more for Anushka. Thank you very, very much for all your bids. We're going to sell it now at 110,000 francs, 100,000. For you, Bob, 110, 851. Moving on to lot number 18, Louis Vuitton.
Pour notre 6e participation à Only Watch, nous avons décidé de présenter une pièce originale inspirée par l'univers du tatouage. Cette montre représente la rencontre entre les savoir-faire uniques des meilleurs experts dans leur domaine. Anita Porchet pour l'émail, Michel Navas et Enrico Barbasini pour le mouvement, les ateliers d'Anières pour la malle. C'est un honneur pour la maison Louis Vuitton de continuer à apporter son soutien à l'association monégasque contre les myopathies.
Here's the Louis Vuitton Escale Spin Time with a beautiful enamel dial created by Anita Porchet and a beautiful trunk that goes with the wristwatch, lot number 18. We start at 50,000 straight away, at 50,000 francs. 100,000, we have it here at 100,000, 100,000. At 100,000 francs, front row, paddle one, for 100,000 francs. 150,000, madame, merci. 150,000 now. At 150,000 francs, 150,000. 160,000 in the back, 160,000, madame. Vous les 170? 170,000, merci. Ladies bid on this aisle. 170, 180. Vous les 200,000, madame? Pour 180,000. Okay, I'll come back to you. For 180,000, the bid is there. At 180,000 francs, 180,000. Holding on the telephone in the back there. Pour 180,000, 190,000, 190,000. With Miriam now, 190. 200,000, there it is, 200,000. 220,000, 220,000. At 220, 220,000. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez, madame? 225, 230, 400, 500. 230,000, 230,000. 240,000 pour 240,000 francs. At 240,000. It is here, second row. 250,000, 250,000. At 250. 260, we'll take it with Mr. Bivet, thank you. At 260,000. Pour 260,000 francs. At 260, madame, would you like to come back? No? Are you sure? I'm sure we can get Anita to sign the trunk. Where is she? She'll sign it for you. There she is. She's going to sign the trunk for you. At 260 is holding here. 270,000. 270,000. 265. 270 is there with Miriam. 270,000 francs. 270,000. At 270,000 francs. Waiting for the room. Selling right. At 270,000 francs. Last chance, madame. 208. Yes. 280,000. Back on the second row with Mr. Bivet. 280. 280,000. At 280,000 francs. Miriam coming back to me. At 280,000 francs. 280. Selling it now for 280,000. Last chance, madam. 280,000 francs. 280,000. For you, sir. 280. We ask. So you have a paddle? Do you have a paddle, sir? We use this one. Okay, paddle one for everyone. All right. Okay, remember this, anybody who wants to buy a paddle, one is sitting here. All right. Lot number 19 now. Lot 19 is the Klepsis. Showing on our screen here, lot number 19. Why shall we start here? 15,000 only, at 15,000 francs, 15,000. for 15,000 francs. At 15,000, do we have a bid at 15? For 15,000 francs? At 15,000 francs, there it is, 16, even better, in Hong Kong for 16,000 francs, 3046, it's your bid, online at 16,000 francs. There we go, for 16,000 francs. All done for 16, at 17,000 now with Caroline, 17,000 for 17 Hong Kong, it's against you now, at 17,000 francs, on my right. At 17, 18,000, at 18,000 francs, Caroline, come back, at 18,000 francs. 19,000, thank you, for 19,000 francs. Caroline's bid, 19. At 19,000 francs, Hong Kong, click 20 if you like it. At 19, it's with Caroline for 19,000 francs. On my right, telephone bid with Caroline, 19,000, 20,000, click just before you, Bob. At 20,000 francs, Hong Kong likes it. At 20,000 francs, Vamil. 22,000, at 22,000 francs now. Back on the telephones, 22, 22,000, 24,000, 24 now. At 24,000 francs. For 24,000, 26,000, all right, 26 Caroline, at 26,000 francs. 28,000 to Hong Kong, not just Bob, not just Caroline, it's all the way in Hong Kong. With pedal 3046, 28,000. 30,000 Caroline, 30,000 au téléphone, for 30,000 francs. 30,000 Hong Kong, ahead of you, against you Bob, selling with Caroline, at 30,000 francs, all done. 40, 40,000, new bidder standing, thank you, sir. Paddle 540, now holding with you for 40,000. At 40,000 francs, 40,000. 42,000, sir. At 42,000 francs. For 42, no more, sir. 42, selling this side, thank you very much for your bid. At 42,000 francs, last chance Hong Kong, 40,000, 42,000. Sold for you, Caroline, 42,000 francs. 840 is your paddle. Lot number 20 now. Lot number 20 is the Maurice Lacroix. Lot 20 then, the Icon Mercury only watch 2019, lot number 24, 6,000 francs only, at 6,000 francs, here we go, 6,000 francs. Any more for 6,000 francs? 7,000, I have 8,000. On the book here for 8,000 francs, still with me. At 8,000 francs, my bid, 8,500 Singapore, at 8,500 francs. Now online in Singapore, 9,000 is Hong Kong, at 9,000 francs. Ahead of you Singapore, for you Hong Kong, at 9,000 francs. Any more in the room now for 9,000. We can sell to Hong Kong. Singapore is not yours for 9,000 francs. 9,500 now at 9,500 with Kama. Kama-san, your bid now. 9,500, 10,000 at 10,000 francs. For 10,000 francs, back to Hong Kong, no more. At 10,000 francs now, Hong Kong's bid against the telephone. 11,000, new gentleman in the room, thank you, sir. At 11,000 francs now. 12,000 is Hong Kong, sir, would you like 13? 13,000, still seated, at 13,000 francs. For 13,000 francs. For 13,000 francs in the room against both online buyers and selling now for 13,000 francs. All done. 14,000 new buyers, sir, in the back. 15,000 closer to me. At 15, the bid is here against you there. For 15,000 francs. Selling right. For 15,000 francs. 15,000, 16,000, 17,000. At 17,000 francs. Not your bid, sir, for 17,000 francs. All through, selling it now, 17,000 francs. For you, sir, 17,000, thank you. And your paddle number is 513, lot number 21. Lot number 21. 21 is now Christophe Clares, Maestro Coray, lot number 21. Shall we start at 30,000 francs, 30,000? At 30,000 francs, for 30,000, 30,000 francs. Here we are, 30,000 is in the back of the room now, for 30,000 francs. Your bid, sir, at 30,000 francs, 30,000 francs. 32,000 now in Hong Kong, sir, at 32. 35,000 back to you, at 35,000 francs, 35,000. 38,000 in Hong Kong, at 38, 40, sir. At 38,000 francs, not your bid. It's in Hong Kong. 40 is now back to you. At 40,000 francs, your bid, sir. 40, 40,000. At 42,000, back with Hong Kong for 42. 45,000, thank you. At 45,000 francs, ahead of you, Hong Kong. 45. At 45,000 francs now. For 45 is your bid, sir. 45 still with you, seated in the corner there, 45,000 francs. Hong Kong, one more click if you like. At 45, it's your bid, sir, still with you. 45, always you. At 45,000 francs, not yours in Hong Kong, for you in the corner. We can sell it for 45,000 francs. All done? For 45,000 francs then. Bids in the back, we'll sell it. 48,000 now, just in time, 50,000. At 50,000 francs, Bob against you now. For 50,000 francs. At 50,000 francs, against your bidder, Bob, for 50,000. 52,000. Take 55, sir. 55,000. At 55,000 francs. Not your bid, Bob. 60? 60,000 now, new place, for 60,000 francs. On the telephone this side for 60. Against you, Bob, for you here, against you there. 60 is the bid, for 60,000 francs. Any more, sir, in the back? 60? For 60,000 francs then, 65,000. Back to Bob's bidder. At 65,000 francs. Yes? 65, holding right. Against you, sir, in the corner. Against the telephone this side. Selling for 65,000. No more? Yes? 70,000? At 70,000 francs. No more this time. All right, 70,000 francs. Is going to sell it for 70,000 francs. Selling it here. Last chance, sir, in the room. I'm selling for 70,000 francs. 70,000. Sold 70,000. Paddle 850 is the buyer. Lot number 22 now. Collaboration between MBNF and Lepe, the Tom and T-Rex. Here we are, lot 22, very unusual clock here. We'll start at 20,000, at 20,000 francs, Vamil, for 20,000 francs. For 20,000 francs, we have a bid here, 20, 22,000, 24,000, 26,000, 28,000, at 28, 30,000, 32,000, 35,000, 35,000, at 35,000 francs, 38,000 Hong Kong, 40,000 against you, at 40,000 francs now, ahead of your bid in Hong Kong, 42,000, 45, 50, even better, sir, thank you, 50,000 francs in the room, for 50,000 francs. With the young gentleman on my right, your bid, sir, 50,000 francs is the bid. Seated at 50, for 50,000 francs. Any more in the room for 50? 52,000, at 52, 55,000, 60,000, 62,000, 65,000, 68,000, 70,000. You must be an auctioneer, madam. At 72,000 francs. 75,000. 78,000 now. At 78,000. With Remy for 78,000 francs. Try 80, sir, in the room. Shall we go 80? 80,000 at 80,000 francs. At 80,000 francs. You coming back, Remy? 85,000. Sure, sir? One last try. Think about it. All right, 85, thank you very much, sir, and to you, madam. At 85,000, we're selling, Bob, not your bid, it's with Remy for 85,000. You're all done this side. I'm selling 85,000 francs to paddle 848. Lot number 23 is by Chanel. The J12 Inséparable. Lot 23, this is the first ever dual lot offered at Only Watch. 50, 100. I don't need an auctioneer, you guys can do it yourself. Tell him. Where shall we go? 110. Keep going, sir. Maybe for the next one, but thank you. 110 is here. At 100 and... Oh, 120,000, he's back. Your turn, pumpkin. 130,000. Keep it for her. All right. Thank you, sir, for your very generous bids. Still seated with you, sir. Madam, 130 is the bid here. 130,000. Any more in the room? For 130,000, all the action was this side at 130,000 francs. 130,000, je l'adjuge, selling 130,000 for you, madam. Thank you very much. Lot number 24 is next now. Moving on.
It's a great pleasure and honor to participate to this new edition of Only Watch. We have created a one-of-a-kind 1858 chronograph monopusher split second for the first time with a full titanium brush case, with an incredible dial in agate blue shaded natural stone, red accent on the ends, and inside beating the 1631 Minerva monopusher split second, completely handmade and finished. Even the airspring is done in-house.
Lot 24 then, Mont Blanc split second chronograph for Only Watch. Lot number 24 at 20,000, 20,000. At 20,000 francs. Do we have a bid at 20? There it is, standing for 20,000 francs. Your bid, 22 now in New York, sir. 24,000, back to you standing. At 24, 26,000 all the way back. 28,000, 30,000, standing bidder in the back. 32,000, 32,000, 35,000, 35, 38, thank you. 38,000, 40,000. 40,000 francs is standing, thank you, sir. 42 now in Hong Kong, 45 in Geneva. At 45, 60,000, there's my auctioneer. At 60,000 francs. On my right, 60,000. 65,000 now, madam. At 75,000, 75,000 at 75,000 francs. 80,000 in Hong Kong at 80,000 francs. 85,000, 85,000 at 85,000 francs. Ladies, 5 at 85,000 francs. On my right, ahead of you, Hong Kong, against you back. 85,000, selling right for 85,000 francs. All done then. For 85, last chance, selling in the room. 85,000 francs, 85,000, 90,000. I think you should go for 100. 100,000, there you go. At 100,000 francs, thank you. For 100,000 francs, seated bid here. Young ladies bid, and for you, sir, 100,000 francs, 100,000. Hong Kong, are you coming back? For 100,000 francs, selling in the room. At 100,000 then, and selling 100,000. Adjugé à vous, madame, 100,000 francs. 8202 is your paddle, thank you. And thanks for all your bids, Hong Kong on that lot. Lot 25, the Boucherer. is the Scuba Tech for Only Watch, lot number 25. And we'll start at 20,000 francs, 20 000. I have a bid at 20,000 francs. 20,000 is here. For 20,000 francs, 22,000, 24,000. Cancio Hong Kong, 24, 24 000. Here it is on my book, 26 now with you. At 26,000 francs, all the way in Hong Kong against Geneva. 28,000, Singapore, your bid. For 28,000 francs, 28 000, 30 000 francs, 30,000 with Hong Kong. At 30,000 francs, Hong Kong, your bid. At 30,000 francs, Singapore, come back. For 30, it's with Hong Kong. Holding at 30,000 francs. All done in the room for 30,000 francs then. 32,000, Remy. At 32,000 francs, just ahead of the online click. 35, all the way in Melbourne this time, in Australia. Thank you. At 35,000, 38,000. Hong Kong for 38,000 francs. At 38,000 francs. One more, Remy. For 38,000, 40,000. At 40 40 000 in Australia for 40,000. 42,000. At 42,000 francs. Back to Melbourne for 42 40 000. At 45,000 for 45,000 francs. In Melbourne, 45,000. 48,000 now on the telephone against the two online buyers, 48,000. At 48, 50,000, Australia for 50,000 francs. At 50,000 francs. Keep going, 50. 52,000, it's only watch. At 52,000 francs, we'll take it. For 52, Australia, I'll take 55 if you like. 55,000, thank you. At 55,000 then. No more, Remy. At 55, selling to Australia now. Last chance on the telephones. 55,000 francs. 60? 58. Yes, 58,000. At 58,000. Australia, give me 60. There's the click. 60,000. At 60,000 francs. For 60,000 francs. Now ahead of you, Remy. 60 in Australia. No more? 60 then, and selling 60,000. Australia for you, 3048. 60,000 francs. Lot 26 is next. Moritz Grossman, lot number 26. Lot 26 then, the Moritz Grossman for 20,000 Vermeil. We have a bid at 20,000 francs, 22,000 for you, sir. At 22,000 francs now in the room. 22 Van der Mille at 22,000 francs. Phones are coming in for 22, 24,000 Hong Kong, sir. At 26,000 back to you. 28,000 with John for 28,000 francs. 30,000 Hong Kong at 30,000 francs, 30 000 for 32,000. At 32,000 francs now. Bid is here on the telephone against you, Hong Kong, for 32,000 francs. Selling on the telephone with John at 32,000 francs. All done. For 32, 30 000. Bob, you're coming in. At 32,000 francs. 35,000 in Hong Kong now. 35, 35 000. At, try 38. At 35,000 is holding with Hong Kong. 36,000, all right. For 36,000 francs, Hong Kong 38 if you like. For 36, the bid is here. At 36,000 francs. For 36 then with John, last chance, telephones, online, for 36,000 francs, 36 000. Sold for you, John, 36,000 to paddle number 860. Thank you. Lot 27 now, the Breguet Type 20.
In tribute to watchmaking and aviation, Breguet presents a faithful re-edition of its military Type 20 chronograph, delivered to the French Air Force from 1954. a stainless steel pilot's watch with a flyback function, is powered by the legendary Valjoux caliber. Breguet Type 20. Only watch, pièce unique.
Here we go, lot number 27. 30,000 francs, 30,000 at 30,000 francs. For 30,000 francs, 32,000, 35,000, sir. 38,000, I have 40,000. 42,000 here, front row. 50,000 francs, thank you. At 55,000, 60,000. 5, sir. 65,000, 80,000. At 80, thank you for the bid, sir. At 80,000 francs, now with Stefan for 80,000 francs. At 80, 85,000, standing in the back there. 85, 100,000, Amélie. At 100, 100,000 au téléphone for 110,000, 110,000. At 110,000 francs. There's the bid on my left. 110, 110,000 for the Breguet. 120, Amélie. At 120,000 francs. 120,000, 130,000. 130,000. At 130,000, 130,000. 140,000, ladies bid in the room. 140,000. 150, thank you. At 150,000 francs. Keep going, madam. 155, wonderful. At 155. Stefan, come back to me. At 160,000, 160,000. Another 5, madam. 65, yes, 165,000. In the second row here, 165,000. 165 was yours. We have 170 there, madam. At 170. Very eager bidder. We like that. At 170 is there, but I'll take 165 was yours, sir. At 165. 180 now. At 180,000. 182,000. At 182,000 francs. 200,000. Oh, 200, not 182. 200,000. My mistake, sorry. 200,000. On my right, 210,000. But we'll come back to you, sir, for something else. Don't forget me. At 210,000 francs, then on my left, 200,000. Selling it with Stefan, all done, for 210,000 francs. 200,000 francs, 210. Thank you, Stefan. 9199. Lot 28 now. Lot 28 is the first and only version of the Grandmaster Chime reference 6300 in stainless steel. 20 complications and especially inscribed the only one on the dial, thanks to Mr. Stern. Lot 28 is the Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime. Where shall we start? 5 million francs up front. 10 million. On my right front row, 10 million francs. Paddle 1 and paddle, let me see your paddles up. 532. 10 million. 11 million now with René. 11 million francs. 12 million francs, Stefan. At 12 million, 12 millions. For 12 million francs. Bids with Stefan now. 13 million, Sabine. New telephone for 13 million francs. 13 millions for 13 million. 13 million 500,000, 13 millions 500,000 at 13 million 500,000 francs. For 13 million 5, holding with Stefan, 13 million 500,000 francs. New bid here on my right, René, 14 million francs standing on the telephone. 14 millions francs. 14 million 5 with Stefan just ahead of you. 14 millions 500,000. 15 million, 15 millions. On the telephone, 15 million francs. And 5, 15 million 500,000. 16 million, 16 millions. 16 million 500,000. 16 millions 500,000. 17 million. At 17 million francs. We're not done yet, look. Don't start crying yet. and 5, 17,500,000, 17,500,000, 18 million, 18 million francs. Holding for all of you there, bids on my right. One more, 18,500,000. Say it. Shout it out. Shout it out. There we go, 19 million. Stefan, you can't let this go. We have to reach that number. 19 million is here. 20 million, here we go. I'll take anything you like. $21 million. That's a bid. Are you sure? 21 million with our bidder on the right for 21 million francs. 21,500,000. 22 million. At 22 million francs, holding right. Here's a new bidder, 22,500,000. Now with Max. 23 million. Come back to me, Max. $23.5 million. $24 million. Thanks to your bidder, Max, 25 million now holding with you at 25 million francs. Where shall we go next? $26 million. You can't go now. $26 million, this side on the telephone. $27 million, Max. $28 million francs, 28 millions. 27 is that. You like 27.5? $28 million, back to where it was. $28 million. 28,500,000. 28,500,000. Would you like 29? 29 million. 29 million francs. Ahead of your bidder, Max, holding on my right. 29 million. Screen is changing slowly. The numbers are too big now. Takes time. Waiting for Max. 29 million is the bid. On my right. Thank you, Max. Thanks to your bidder. 30 million. Now holding and waiting at 30 million francs. We're not done. $31. $31 million is on my right. And selling this time for 31 million francs for the Patek Grandmaster chime. Ladies and gentlemen, once in a lifetime, only at Christie's. Sold for you, 9198. Look. Mr. Stern. We have a few more lots for sale still. Thank you all very much. Both our bidders, all our bidders, and we move on with the Beauvais, the beautiful Beauvais Hope, lot number 29 now. Yes, the Beauvais lot 29, and we can start at 24,000 francs, 24 000, at 24,000, 26,000, 28,000 now, at 28,000, 30,000, ladies bid, thank you madam, on the aisle with you there for 30,000 francs, 30 000, encore pour 30 000 francs, how much? 100,000, all right, at 100,000, straight away, 100 000, at 100,000 francs, 110 with you madam, 110 000, at 110,000 francs. Not yours, Stéphane. The bid is there. 120, 120 000. 130,000, 130 000. At 130. 150,000. 160,000, 160 000. 180, 180 000. 190 back to you, madam. 190 000. 200,000, Stéphane. At 200,000 francs, 200 000, 220 000. 220,000. At 240,000, 240 000. 240 this side, 260,000, 260 000. Pour vous, madame, dans la salle, 280 000. Stéphane au téléphone pour 280 000. Vous voulez 300 000, madame? 280, 280 000. Stéphane pour vous. Au téléphone, 280 000 francs. Encore dans la salle, au téléphone, online, pour 280 000 francs. 280, 280,000. Stefan, for you, 9199. Lot numéro 30, number 30 now, is the Piaget.
As the case back becomes the main plate, the case and movement fuse into one, resulting in an ultra-thin timepiece with a modern, open-worked design. At a mere 4.30 millimeters thick, the Altiplano Ultimate Automatic is the embodiment of Piaget's mastery in the art of ultra-thin watchmaking.
Here we are, lot 30, the Piaget Ultimate Automatic. And start at 20,000 francs 20 000, at 20,000 francs pour 20 000 francs, 22 000, 24 000, 26 000, 28 000, 28,000, 30,000, 32,000, at 32, 32 000, encore 35 000 in the US for 35,000, 38, sir, if you like, 35 is here. Online in Virginia, now 38 in Hong Kong, pour 38 000, 40 000 Taiwan, at 40,000 francs in Taiwan for 40,000 francs. Encore 40 000 at 40,000 francs, 42,000, 42 000 at 42,000 francs. For 42,000 francs, at 42,000, 45,000 Hong Kong, at 45,000 francs. At 45,000 francs now, for 45,000 francs. No more waiting. Was it 45 with Hong Kong? Yes, 45,000 francs with Hong Kong. Where's the paddle? At 45,000 francs. For 48,000 now, new paddle, 3085. At 48,000 francs, no more waiting. For 48,000 francs and selling 48 000, Gilad Juge, 48,000 for 48. Sold in Hong Kong, 48,000, 3085. Lot number 31 is the beautiful Boucheron and Vara. Lot 31. Here we are, lot 31 for the Boucheron, 22,000, 22 000, 24 000, 26 000, at 26,000 now, for 26,000 francs. Encore 26 000 francs, at 26, 28,000, 30,000, 32,000, 32 000, at 32,000 francs, still here. On the book at 32, 35,000, madame, 35 000 dans la salle, at 35,000 francs now. It's in the room. 38,000 ahead of you, madame. 40, yes, 40 000 dans la salle, not yours, Stéphane. 40 is with you, madame, for 40,000 francs. Vous les 42? If you like 42, madam, 42,000, 45,000. In the back, 45,000 francs. 50,000 at 50, 50 000. 55,000 at 50, 60,000, Stéphane, for 60,000 francs. At 60,000 francs, 65,000, thank you. At 65,000 francs. 70,000. One more, sir. At 70,000 francs. 75,000. Ladies bid, paddle 510, thank you. At 75,000 francs. 80,000 francs with Stéphane. At 80,000 francs. 85,000 now with Caroline. At 85, 90,000 Stéphane. At 90,000 francs. 90 000. Thank you, sir, for your bids. 90 is there. At 90,000 francs, Stéphane with you. Come back to me, Caroline. 100,000, 100 000. There it is. 100,000 francs. For 100,000 francs, 110,000, 110 000. At 110 now. For 110,000 francs. Encore, Caroline, 110 000. Where are you going, madam? Thank you for your bids, madam, and for you, sir. Thank you very much. 110 is here. 120,000. 120 there. 130,000. 130 is the bid, Caroline. No more? 130,000 francs then, selling with Stéphane at 130,000 francs, 130,000, all done for 130,000. Stéphane, for you, 9199. Lot number 32 is the Rebellion Revolt. Lot number 32. And here we can start at 20,000 francs, 20,000, at 20,000 francs, 22,000, for 22,000 francs, 22,000 francs. Encore dans la salle, téléphone, 22,000, at 22,000 francs, pour 22,000. At 22,000 francs, here we are, for 24,000, ladies bid, standing in the room, thank you, madam. Pour 24,000 francs, je l'adjuge, selling it for 24,000 francs now. All done at 24, last chance, in the room, telephones, at 24,000 francs. At 24, coming in, Bob, for 24,000 francs. Not your bid yet. It's for you, madam, standing at 24,000 francs. 24,000. Sold for you, madam. And your paddle is 550. Thank you very much. 24,000. Lot number 33 now. The Blancpain 50 fathoms Barracuda. Lot number 33. And here we'll start with interest at 20,000 francs, 20,000, 22,000, 24,000, here it is, sir. 26,000, 28,000, 30,000, 32,000, at 32,000 francs, 35,000 in Virginia online, 38,000, at 38,000 francs, now back to you. 40,000 online, sir, at 42,000, there it is with you, standing for 42,000 francs, 42,000. Encore 42,000 francs, it's standing in the back of the room for 42,000 francs. Encore 42,000. For 42 coming in on the telephones, online, 45,000 now. At 45, thank you for your bid, sir. 45 is here against the online click. 45,000 francs I'm selling. All done for 45 then. At 45,000 francs for 45,000. Prince Albert, you promise to come back? I promise. Thank you very much. Everybody, Prince Albert. Where's the bid? Where's the bid? Telephone. At 45,000 francs then, still holding on the telephone and selling for 45,000 francs, 45,000. Sold this side, 826, 45,000 francs. Lot number 34 is next. Now lot 34, the beautiful Richard Mille flyback chronograph McLaren with an experience to go for a McLaren racing day and have your own personal overalls. Lot number 34, the Richard Mille for 140,000. How much? 250,000, all right. At 250,000 francs, this is 50,000 francs with Sabine. At 250,000 francs, there it is. How much? 280,000, Stéphane, thank you, 280,000. At 280,000 francs now, with Stéphane's buyer, for 280. 290,000, 290,000. At 290,000 francs, 300,000, 300 is the bid, pour 300,000 francs. 310,000, Sabine. 320,000, now with Stéphane, pour 320,000. At 320, holding with Stéphane, for 320,000 francs. No more this side, 320 is the bid. 320,000, Stéphane with you. At 320, we're done, Sabine. You're all out, all done. Last chance, in the room, online, selling with Stéphane for the Richard Mille, 320,000, 320,000. Sold for you, Stéphane, 9199, 320,000. Now offering you lot number 35, the Bell & Ross, skeleton gold blue. Lot 35, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start straight away at 20,000 francs, 20,000, 22,000, 24,000, 26,000, at 26,000 for 26,000 francs now. 28,000, 30,000, at 30,000 francs. Any more for 35, 30,000 francs, 32,000 Singapore, 35,000, 35,000. On my book, 35,000 francs. At 35,000, 38,000, 40,000. On the book, 40,000 francs, René. For 40,000. En francs 40. Je la juge pour 40,000. Someone who 42,000 now with René. At 42,000 francs, 42,000, I'm going to sell it. All done for 42,000 francs, 42,000 for 45,000 now in Taiwan. For 45,000 francs then. Selling it online, 48, yes? $48,000, thank you, 48,000 at 48,000 francs. At 48,000, selling Taiwan is not yours. 50,000 now with Bob, new telephone, at 50,000 francs. For 50,000 francs. 52,000. At 52,000. No more, Bob. For 52,000 francs then, selling with René's bidder at 52,000 francs, 50,000. 52,000. 55,000. 55 is the bid now. $55,000. No more, René. Sell it for 55,000 francs. Nope, 55 then. Bob, you want it? 55, your bid for 55,000. Sold for you 851, 55,000. Lot number 36 now. Lot number 36, the RJ. Lot 36, and here we can start at 18,000 francs, 18,000, at 18,000, 19,000, 20,000 for 20,000 francs only. At 20,000 francs. At 20,000, any offer at 20? For 20,000, 22,000. At 22 in Spain, yes, I see it now. At 22,000 francs, thank you. Online bid in Spain at 22,000 francs. For 22,000 francs, all done. For 22,000 francs then, it's online in Spain. I'm going to sell it now. All done for 22,000 francs. Last 24,000, sir. Thank you very much. Now ahead of you, Spain, for you, sir. At Christie's in Geneva. 24,000, 24,000. At 24,000 francs, selling in the room. Last chance in Spain, 24,000 francs, 24. Sold for you, sir, 24,000. And your paddle, sir, is 513. Lot number 37. Lot 37 now. Lot 37, ladies and gentlemen, the Audemars Piguet code 1159. We just won the Grand Prix d'Horlogerie and the Aiguille d'Or a few days ago. Lot number 37. And we'll start at 40,000 francs, 40,000. Here we go, 40,000, easy bid to start with. At 40,000 francs, it's in the room. For 40,000 francs, 60,000 francs, 70,000 francs, at 70, 80,000 francs, 90 in the back. 100,000, 110,000, 110,000, 120,000, 120,000, at 200,000, thank you, 200,000, 220,000, come back to me, sir, 220, at 220 is here on this telephone, Hamasan, 280,000, 280,000, at 280,000 francs for the AP, 300,000, at 300,000 francs, back to the telephone against you, Stéphane, 320,000, 320,000, 350,000, 350,000, at 350,000 francs now. This side, Hamasan for you. At 350,000 francs, Hamasan. 380,000, 400,000, 400,000, 420,000 just ahead of you. 450,000, 450,000. At 450,000 francs, Alex, for you. 480,000, 500,000, 500,000, 550,000, 600,000, 600,000, 650. At 650, nope, 650 then, still holding here. 680,000, 680,000, 700,000, all the way in Tokyo at 700,000 francs. 720,000. At 720,000 francs. Stéphane, holding with you now. 720,000. $720. You're all out this side. Stéphane, your bid. 750,000. We're back. $800,000. 800,000 francs. Would you like 20? $800,000 is holding. Which Stéphane? Pour 800,000 francs. Encore 800,000. Selling it now for 800,000 francs. We'll take it. 820,000. $840,000. $860,000. 860,000. 880,000. $880,000. 900,000. $940,000. 940,000. At 940,000. 980,000 francs, 980,000. Stéphane, you're so close. 1 million, there we are. 1 million. For 1 million francs and holding, we're not done. At 1 million francs. No more, are we done? At 1 million francs then, Stéphane, holding with you. All done in the room then, we're selling it. The Audemars Piguet. Code 1159 for 1 million francs at Christie's. Sold for you, 9199. Lot number 38. Lot 38 is the Singer. Here we are again, lot 38, the Singer with the black Damascus steel case. The winning buyer will get to visit Singer's workshops in Geneva and Los Angeles. Lot number 38 for 20,000 francs, Vermeil, at 20,000 francs only. For 20,000 francs, standing bid, we have it in the room. 20, 22,000 at 22,000. How much, sir? 30? 40, 40,000, okay, 40,000. 45,000. Vous voulez 50,000, monsieur? For 45, it's standing here at 45,000 francs. 45,000. Standing bidder in the room, yours, sir, at 45,000 francs and selling 45,000. Last chance, 45,000. Sold for you, sir, 45,000 francs. Thank you very much, both of you. And the paddle number is 545, 545. Lot number 39, the Atelier de Monaco Tourbillon Oculus 1297. Made for only watch, lot number 39. We can start at 20,000 francs with a bid. 22,000, sir. Your bid in the room now for 22,000 francs. Van der Meel at 22,000 francs. 24,000 Hong Kong at 24. Keep going, sir. At 24,000 francs. Now in Hong Kong online for 24,000 francs. 24 000. Encore dans la salle, 24 000. Je l'adjuge, selling to Hong Kong for 24,000 francs. Last chance, 24,000 francs. Hong Kong for you, 3046. 24,000. Lot number 40 is next. Lot number 40, this is the beautiful Speak Marine London chronograph. That's it. There it is again, lot 40, the Speak Marine, and we can start at 18,000 francs right away, 19,000, thank you, for 19,000 francs, 19,000 at 19,000 francs. Encore dans la salle, 19 at 19,000 francs. Bid is here against the room now for 19,000 francs only. All done. At 19,000 francs, or at 20,000, still with me, against you all for 20,000 francs. I'll sell it now for 20,000 francs. Last chance in the room, 20,000 for 20. Sold 20,000 francs to paddle number 1002. Thank you. Lot number 41 is the Artia. Lot 41. This is Artia's Precious Butterfly, lot 41. We can start for just 5,000 francs. Only 5,000 francs. On my right in the room, 5,000, thank you. There's a bid. At 5,000 francs, 5,500, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 is here, 9,000, 10,000 there with medium, 11 with you, sir. At 11,000 francs, 12,000 medium. At 12,000, 13 back to you, sir. At 13,000, 14,000 medium. 15,000, thank you, sir. At 15,000 francs, 16 now in Hong Kong. At 16, 17 medium. At 17, thank you, sir. 17 is the telephone. 18 Hong Kong. At 18,000 francs. 19,000 medium. At 19,000 francs. 20,000 Hong Kong. At 20,000 francs. 22,000 Van der Meel. At 22 ahead of you Hong Kong. 24,000 Hong Kong. At 24,000 francs. For 24,000 francs medium. 25,000, yes. At 25,000 Hong Kong, give me 26. At 25, the bid's on the telephone. 26,000 Hong Kong. At 26,000 francs. For 26,000 francs and selling then against all of you in the room. Thank you very much. 26,000 francs. 26,000, 27,000 medium. Back again at 27,000 Hong Kong. 28 if you like. For 27,000 francs is medium's bid. On the telephone, 27,000. At 27,000 francs. All done. One more click, Hong Kong. For 27, on the telephone at Christie's in Geneva. 27,000 francs, 27 000. Adjugé à vous, Myriam, 27 000 francs au numéro 842. Lot numéro 42. Almost there. This is the Trilobe, Les Matinaux. Lot 42 then, the Trilobe, Les Matinaux, and we can start at 9,500 francs, 9,500, at 9,500 only, 10 000, 11 000 we have, at 11, vous voulez 12 000? At 11, the bid is here, 12 000, gentleman's bid now for 12,000 francs. In the room, 13 is Hong Kong, sir, online bidder. In Hong Kong at 13,000, 13,000. 15,000 now with Bob. At 15,000, 15,000. Encore 16,000 dans la salle. At 16, seated bid with the gentleman. At 16, 17, 17,000 Hong Kong. 18,000 here with Bob. At 18, 19, 19,000. Dans la salle, 19 seated. At 19,000 francs. Not yours Hong Kong, not yours Bob. It's your bid, sir. At 19,000 francs. Dans la salle pour vous, monsieur, 20,000. New bidder for 20,000 now. At 20,000 francs. Pour 20,000, 22,000. 22, sir. At 22,000 francs. Yes, for 22,000 francs. 22,000 francs. 24,000. Pour 24,000. 26,000. At 26, thank you, sir, for 26,000 francs. Still holding left. Not yours, Bob, for 26,000 francs and selling. Pour 26,000. Je l'adjuge, 26,000 for 26. Yes, you coming in? For 26,000 francs, 26,000. With you, sir. Against you here, against you there. 26,000 francs. Sold for you, sir, 26,000. And your paddle number is 548. 548, merci. Lot numéro 43. 43 is the Arnold & Son. Lot number 43. And here we can start at 10,000 francs only. 10,000 at 10,000 francs. Pour 10,000 francs at 10,000 francs. Here we are for 10,000. We have it 11 now in Spain at 11,000 francs. 11,000 francs in Spain for 11,000 francs. Encore dans la salle, 11,000. For 11,000, 12,000 for you, sir. Thank you. At 12,000, 12,000 dans la salle, 13,000, 13. At 13,000 francs. Shall we try 14, sir? 14,000, 14,000. At 14,000 francs now. For 14, 14,000 francs. Encore online. L'enchère ici dans la salle. C'est pour vous, monsieur, dans la salle. Selling on my right. At 14,000, 15,000. Standing all the way back, sir. At 15, 16,000 here closer to me. At 16, now against you standing. 16 is here, sir. At 16,000 francs, not your bid. 17,000 in the back, 17,000, 18,000, 18,000, at 18,000 francs, closer to me, seated here. 19,000 Hong Kong, 19,000, 20,000 for you, sir, 20,000, at 20,000 francs. For 20,000 francs, the bid is here. 22,000, at 22,000 francs. Now in Hong Kong, 22 20,000. No more. Thank you for all the bids, sir. Not your bid, sir. The bid's in Hong Kong at 22,000 francs, 24,000 now with you, sir. Standing in the back, 24,000, 24,000. At 24, 26,000 for 26,000 francs. Still ahead of you, sir, if you'd like to keep going. 26. Selling online for 26,000 francs, 20,000. No more, sir. 26,000. Sold for you, Hong Kong, 3046, 26,000 francs. Lot number 44, lot numéro 44. This is the black base ceramic won by Tudor, lot number 44. 100,000 with paddle one. 100,000 francs. Straight away. Front row bid, 100,000. 100,000. Encore dans la salle pour 100,000 francs. Bid is here at 100,000 francs. 110,000. 120,000, 130,000, 140,000, 140,000, 150,000, 160,000, 170,000, 180,000, 90,000. Possible, 200,000, 210,000. All partners here. At 210, the bid is there. 220,000, 220,000, 230,000, 240,000, 250,000, 260,000, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320, 350. At 350,000 francs then, the bid is here. Thank you, sir. But think about it, we're not done yet. 350,000 francs up front. 350,000 for 30,000 francs. Bob, you coming in? For 350 then, selling in the room, front row, paddle one. At 350,000, 350,000 francs. Je l'adjuge. Sold for you, sir, paddle one. 350,000. Thank you, sir, and thank you very much, sir, standing. Lot number 45 is the Armin. Lot number 45, and here we can start for 15,000 francs, 15,000, at 15,000 francs only, pour 15,000. for 15,000 francs. 15,000 francs, 16,000 online at 16,000 francs with an online buyer at 16, 17 Hong Kong, thank you, for 17,000 francs. Hong Kong bid 18 in Spain now, 18,000 at 18,000. For 18,000 francs, 19,000 Hong Kong, 19 for you at 19,000 francs, thank you. At 19,000 francs. Encore Espanol, 20,000 now in Japan at 20,000 francs. All bids are live, 20,000 francs. 22,000 Singapore at 22,000 francs. Now back to Singapore for 24,000 Hong Kong at 24,000 francs. 26,000 at 26,000 francs. 28,000 Hong Kong for 28,000. 30,000, thank you. 30,000 at 30,000 francs. 32,000 back with Hong Kong now at 32,000 francs for 32,000 francs. Holding with Hong Kong online at 32, 35, new place online now at 35,000 with paddle 3069, 38 back to Hong Kong. Your bid in Hong Kong, 38,000. Pour 38,000 francs, Hong Kong, it's yours. 40,000, online buyer at 40,000 francs. 42,000 back with Hong Kong now for 42,000 francs at 42,000 francs. 45,000 with paddle 3069 online, 45,000 francs. 48 with Hong Kong straight away at 48, 48,000 for 48,000 francs. At 48,000, 48, 50,000, thank you. Here we are, 50 for the Armin at 50,000 francs. Pour 50,000 francs. Encore dans la salle, 50. Online, 3069, ahead of you, Hong Kong, for 50,000 francs and selling 50,000, 50,000. Sold 3069 for 50,000 francs. Now the Narda, lot number 46, the Ulysse Nardin. Exoskeleton X by Ulysse Nardin, lot 46. Just 10,000 francs to start at 10,000 francs for 10,000 10,000. Bid is here by me for 10,000 francs. 11,000, we have a bid online now at 11,000, 12,000 Singapore at 12,000 francs now in Singapore, 13 in Spain for 13,000 francs, 13,000. 14,000 Hong Kong at 14,000 francs, 15,000 now in Qatar at 15,000 francs, all over the world, 16,000. 16,000 at 16, 17,000 Singapore, all bids are live, 17, 18 now. Back to Spain for 18,000, 19,000. 19,000 at 19,000 francs, 20,000 Hong Kong at 20,000 francs, thank you. For 22,000 in Spain at 22 22,000. Encore 22,000 francs at 22, 24,000 Singapore at 24,000 francs now. 26,000 new place, also in Singapore, 26,000. At 28,000 Hong Kong for 28,000. 30,000 Singapore at 30,000 francs, 30,000. 32,000 with Hong Kong at 32,000 francs. At 32 now, holding in Hong Kong for 32 online. 35,000, Singapore's back for 35,000 francs. At 35,000 francs, Singapore now with you for 35, 35,000. Encore, Hong Kong one more for 35. At 35,000 francs then. We'll sell it for 35,000 francs, 35,000. Sold to 3169 in Singapore, 35,000. Lot number 47. Lot number 47 is next. The Anderson.
Our Only Watch 2019 is a honor to Geneva, the capital of watchmaking, where we also have very, very good craftsmen. For example, our master engraver on 3 kinds of gold. Also, the case is handmade. Also, when I met Luc for the first time, I accepted to participate at the very first only watched in 2005. And it is also a great honor for me to support this very noble cause. Enjoy the bidding.
There we go for the montre attacked. 47 Anderson for 20,000 francs, 20 000. At 20,000 francs only, pour 20 000 francs, 20 000. At 20, here we are, front row bid, pedal one, 20,000, pour 20 000. Any more for 20? At 20,000 francs, the bid is here and holding up front. Pour 20 000 francs, 22 000, wait in, 22,000. At 22,000 francs now. Bid is here on my right, 22, pour 22 000. At 22,000 francs, 24,000, thank you, sir. At 24, just ahead of you, Hong Kong, for 24,000 francs. One more wait in, 26,000. At 26,000, 28,000 with you, sir. At 28, 23 000. For 28,000, 30,000 is in Spain, sir. Online, 32,000 back to you. Gentlemen's bid seated, 32,000 francs. At 32,000 francs, 30 000. For 32. 35,000 now with Mary, 38 with you, sir. At 38,000 francs, always on my left. Original bidder, 38,000. 38 000. At 38,000, 40,000 in Hong Kong. 42 with you, sir. 42 000. At 42,000 francs. Pour 45, wait in. At 48,000, back with you, sir. For 48,000 francs. Pour 48 000. Encore 50 000, 50, 55,000. At 55,000 francs now. 60 now in Hong Kong, sir. 65,000, back to you. At 65,000 francs. For 65,000. At 65,000 francs. Your bid, sir. Holding with you. Against you, Hong Kong. Against you, wait in. Selling this side. At 65,000 francs. All done. For 68,000. 70,000 is yours, sir. At 70,000 francs, wait in now ahead of you for 70,000 francs. At 70,000 francs. Two if you like. At 70 is holding with the gentleman there. For 70, all right, back to you, sir. At 70,000 francs then, and selling. Last chance, Hong Kong. Bids with you, sir, in Geneva, 70,000. Sold for you, sir, 70,000 francs. To paddle number 510. Thank you very much, sir, 510. Lot number 48 now. Lot 48 is the Voutilainen. Collaboration for the first time between Kari Voutilainen and his daughter, who just graduated from watchmaking school. Lot number 48. And we'll start at 20,000 francs, 20 000. At 20, we have a bid in the back straight away. For 20,000 francs, 22, 24 now, 26, 28, 30,000 in the back there, 32,000 at the back, 35, 38 with you standing, 40,000, 42,000, 45,000, 48,000, 50 with you, sir. At 50,000, your bid, sir, 50. 55 now in Virginia, 60,000 is with you. At 60,000 francs in the back of the room. Gentleman's bid, 60,000 francs. Not yours, Virginia. 65,000, 70,000, just ahead of you, Stefan. Always with you, sir. 70, 70 000. At 70,000 francs. There's the bid for 70. Against the two telephones, against you online. 75,000, 80,000 for you, sir. 80 000. Dans la salle. Gentlemen seated for 80,000, 85,000, 90,000, 90 000. At 90,000 francs now. In the back. 95,000, 100, there it is, 100,000 francs. $100,000 francs, bid with you, sir. 110,000 at 110. Thank you very much, sir. 110 now, Stefan, holding with you at 110,000 francs. All through for 110. We'll sell it now at 110,000 francs. Last chance. Anyone in the room, it's your bid, Stefan. 110,000, 110 000. Sold for you, Stefan. 836. Aline. Lot 49 is next. Lot number 49 is the Acrivia Chronomètre Contemporaire only watch with a platinum case, especially made by Jean-Pierre Hegman with its unique blue-gray enamel dial. Lot number 49, the Acrivia. Where shall we start here? 50,000 francs? 150,000. Here with Stefan at 150,000 francs, 150 000. 200,000 now with Remy. at 200,000 francs on my right. 200,000 for 200,000 francs. 210,000, 200,000 at 210,000 francs now. 200,000, Sabine, for 210,000 francs. 220,000, 220,000 at 220,000 francs. 230,000, 230,000. Sabine holding with you at 240,000 now, Bob. New bidder with Bob on the telephone. 240, 240,000. At 240,000 francs. 250,000, 250,000. $260,000. Now in the room with you, sir, seated. New bid. 260,000, 260,000 francs. Dans la salle. Gentleman's bid. At 260 for you, sir. 270,000, 280,000, 300,000. All right, thank you, sir. At 300,000. Your bid, sir. At 300,000 francs, 300,000 francs. Ahead of you, Stefan. Against you, Bob. Bids with you, sir. At 300,000 francs. 310,000. At 310, 320,000. 320,000. At 320,000 francs. $330,000, $340,000. At 340. 350,000, 360,000, 360,000 francs. $360 in the room. Not for you, Bob. At 360,000 francs. Selling in the room for 360,000 francs. Last chance on the telephone. 360,000. Sold for you, sir. 360,000. Tell me when I finish the last one. Give me the ticket. Yep. Paddle. May I see your paddles? 504. Last but not least, El Primero by Zenith, lot number 50. The Zenith, and we'll start at 20,000 francs, 20,000, at 20,000 francs, 22,000, 30,000, your bid, madame, 30,000 francs now in the room for 30,000 francs. At 30, 32,000 online, madame, 32,000 for 32,000 francs, 32,000. Online pour 32,000 for 32,000 francs. 35,000 pour vous, madame. 35,000 against you in Thailand. The bid is here. At Christie's Geneva, 35,000 francs. 35,000. Encore Challery for 35,000 francs. C'est pour vous, madame, dans la salle. 38,000 now pour 38,000. With Richard, 38, 40,000, 40,000 at 40,000 francs. For 42,000, 42,000. Vous voulez 45, madame? 45 000. Dans la salle, 45 000 francs. For 45,000 francs. 48,000, 48 000. We have 48. Vous voulez 50 000, madame? Oui, 50 000. We're at 50, Richard. 50 in the room. Pour vous, madame, 50 000 francs. At 50,000 francs. 52,000, 52 000. 60 000, 60,000. At 60,000 francs. 62,000, 62 000. For the Zenith, 62,000 francs. $65,000, 65 000. $68,000, 68 000. At 68,000 francs, 68 000. Encore, madame? 70. 69,000, we take it. 69 000. 70,000, 70 000. Pour 70 000 francs. 70,000 francs, holding 75 000, 75,000. Pour 75 000 francs. Pour vous, madame, dans la salle. Selling it then in the room. Last chance for anyone else in the room, online, telephones. It's a ladies' bid for 75,000 francs. Only watch 2019 at Christie's. Sold for you, madam. 8202.